Hi everybody, Professor Benlow here with a brief video on the Unit 4 discussion board. In this video, actually it's going to be a series of 3 videos. This first video, I'll be discussing the actual assignment. The second video, I will be going over 2 of the 4 topics you can choose from, the Reaganomics and First Gulf War. Then the last and final video, I'll be going over Rise of Conservatism and the Tear Down This Wall speech. So here we go without further ado. Unit 4 discussion board assignment, your original post where you answer the topic is due Friday, April 26th by 59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Your response post where you respond to your classmates are going to be due Tuesday, April 30th by, excuse me, 59 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is very similar to the Unit 2 discussion board. It's broken down into the 2 due dates, and it's broken down similarly into the different sections. There's just one added section in the Unit 4 discussion board assignment. Okay, so the second part you need to do is choose a topic. Choose one of the top primary source documents from the topic list below. Use this primary source reading material to answer the following questions. Use the template provided for this assignment. I will be sending you a CTU messenger message with the template like I did for Unit 2 DB. And remember, choose one of the topics. And again, it's very similar in the sense that you're analyzing a primary document. Okay? First topic you can choose from, Reaganomics. Reagan's remarks on signing the Economic Recovery Tax Act of 1981 and the Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act of 1981. Second, President Bush's speech before the United Nations, General Assembly regarding Iraqi aggression. That speech occurred in October 1990. Those are the 2 topics I'm going to be going over in the second video. The last 2 topics I'll be going over in the third video. Pat Buchanan's speech to the Republican National Convention in 1992, and that's considered the Rise of Conservatism topic. And Reagan's Tear Down This Wall speech that he made in front of the Berlin Wall in 1987 is the last topic that you can choose from. Okay, and all these topics are very interesting and have plenty of research material on them. Okay, so this is broken down into 4 sections, where your original post for Unit 2 DB was broken down into 3. So you had the context section worth 25 points. Name the document you're choosing to analyze. Who is the creator of this document? Briefly describe the creator of the document. To answer this question, you may need to use information obtained from the introduction to the source, other course materials such as LibGuide and Telepath, or what I have provided you. When and where was this document created? Again, you may need to use information obtained from the introduction to the source, other course materials such as LibGuide and Telepath, or what I have provided you. Second section, summary, worth 30 points. Write a brief summary of the source. What is the topic or issue of the source? What are the creator's main points about the topic? And what is one interesting thing said in this source? Okay, like I said, 4 sections to this part. Those are the first 2. The last 2 sections, connections, worth 30 points. How does the source connect to the Unit 4 learning materials? How does it help you better understand American history in this moment, particular moment in American history? Here you want to think about how the source fits into the other materials for the unit like LibGuide and Telepath, what I've provided you. Does the source support what you already knew about this topic? If so, how? Or does the source change the way you think about this topic? If so, how? Final section, issue today, worth 25 points. Identify how the issue in the document relates to American life today. You will want to use specific examples to explain your points. Okay. Then the next section, which is due the 30th, is your peer responses. Your peer response, 30 points. Respond to at least 2 of your fellow classmates with at least 100 words. Okay, so you're responding to your fellow classmates. Each response is 100 words each. Okay. I love my students and you're all supportive of each other. But just don't leave it at great job, Sue, great job, John. Why did they do a great job? You need to delve into it further. there are 4 questions you should be asking. Very similar to what you did in Unit 2 DB. The questions are a little different. What did you learn from your classmates' post? Are there connects between their document and the unit materials that they did not mention? I love that question. The third one, are there connects between what you learned from your source and what you learned about their source? And lastly, what clarification do you need regarding the post? Okay. All sources used to complete this project should be cited using APA format, both in-text citations and references. See the C2 Undergraduate Writing Style Guide for assistance on APA formatting. I have an announcement where it shows you how to access the C2 Undergraduate Writing Style Guide. And I also have an announcement that states how to access our Writing Center, which is absolutely fabulous. You're paying tuition here at CTU. Why not use the incredible resource of our Writing Center and the incredible resource of our CTU library? Again, I will be messaging you the template that you need to use for this assignment. And this is the grading criteria I will be using to grade your Unit 4 DB. Use the template and use this as your blueprint when constructing your Unit 4 DB. Okay, so the first section, context. Student identifies the creator, including a brief description. Student identified when and where the document was created. My comments, however many points out of 25. Summary. Student fully summarized the document, identifying the main topic and at least one interesting detail. My comments, however many points out of 30. Connections. Student identified connection between the primary source and the unit learning material. Student included a discussion of how the source expanded or changed their previous knowledge. My comments, however many points out of 30. The issue today. Student identifies how issue in the document relates to American life today. Student evaluates the ways in which the issue has evolved. Student uses specific examples to explain these points. My comments, however many points out of 25. Peer response. You respond to 2 of your peers, you get the 20 points. Response content. Peer responses add new depth or insight to the current conversation and encourages further conversation. Encourages further conversation, I think, is pretty key. So my comments, how many points out of 10? Academic writing. Student uses proper spelling, punctuation, and grammar to write clearly and effectively. References if provided are in APA format. My comments, how many points out of 10? Okay. So your original post is due Friday, April 26th by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Response posts are due Tuesday, April 30th by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. As always, my email address, lbenelou@coloradotech.edu. You can always reach out to me if you have any questions. That is a wrap on our general discussion of the assignment. Again, the second video is going to be going over Reaganomics and the first Gulf War topics. And the third short video is going to be going over Rise of Conservatism and Tear Down This Wall speech. Alrighty, see you in a bit.